Hey everyone. Um, More just like a quick, excuse me, check in than anything else. I have to take the day off of sewing. My arm is killing me. Um, so I am taking the day off. Andrew is also home today. He took a day off because they didn't really have anything going on. Hey Yuki, and he is having puppy day, which is good to have. I am kind of miserable at the moment. I have my period for the first time in like 6 months. And oh my god, it's the cramps are real, guys. The cramps are real. Um, Not to mention with my arm being so sore, I am barely like I'll see if I can show you guys a little bit. Like I make it look like I'm extending it, but I'm really just moving it at this point, but I can only extend it about that far. And that's that far. I'm not sure what I did. My bicep is somehow injured. I may have injured it in bed. I don't know exactly. Either way, it hurts like hell. So obviously like things like cutting out is hard. Stuff like my scissors are just sitting here open, so I need to close them. Um, it's hard. Very, very hard. I could employ the help of the puppy, I guess, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and give myself a little bit of a long weekend and get this arm recovered. But I may stream some tomorrow when Andrew's at work. He only has to go in for a warm part of the day, like for so like 3 or 4, something like that. Um, Shit, it hurts. But but yeah, so it's been a little bit of a Yuki is sore. Me too, Yuki. I took a muscle relaxer last night for my back and stuff, and see if it helped my arm at all. We think I pulled a muscle. It kind of feels like the bicep right here is it almost feels like it tore, but it's sort of the touch. It hurts to move it a ton, so I'm kind of like incapacitated at the moment. Like I can move my arm up and down, just not open all the way. So I am taking the day in my PJs. I'm actually wearing a pair of PJs that I didn't make. But it's a non-footed. I actually have two pairs of these, by the way. Um, because they're bought for me and one other person. They didn't fit the other person, so I got both pairs of the exact same thing. Oh shit! No wonder you're sore. This pair I took the feet off. The other pair I am probably going to take the feet off, or depending, I may just cut it up and do things with it. It would make a really cute hat. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at the moment. It hurts so much. It hurts so much. Andrew and I are just kind of hanging out watching Expedition Unknown. I got Expedition Unknown Destination Truth mixed up, but um that's kind of what we're doing. The reason I'm in here is because he doesn't like to be on the stream. So I'm respecting his privacy and coming in here. Not that you guys haven't seen him, but he gets to choose instead of me choosing. So yeah. Um I am so sorry, you guys. It's ridiculous. I need to get some ibuprofen in me. Right. I've had these for 2 years now, and I've only worn them a handful of times because they have a seam in the back, and it drives me insane. Um, it drives me utterly insane, partially because it is a surged seam, and those are a lot not as soft as when you have an open fleece seam. I need to make myself some more PJs like this, um, at some point. I need to make myself a pair. But, excuse me. So, yeah. That's kind of where I'm at today. I really need to be sewing and I really need to be cleaning my sewing room, but sorry, ear itches. But I just need to take the break today. Um, I'm proud of myself for getting everything done. Yuki, I don't know if I showed you the pictures. You weren't here yesterday when I finished the sleeper, or not the sleeper, my onesie that was made out of the Lilo and Stitch fabric or Stitch fabric. This used to be like a bluish gray. Now it's just a gray, which is kind of a bummer. Like I wish they had left it blue. It would have been really cute. But that being said, I had enough for a onesie for it out of it, and I have I think enough to make a hat. At least part of it happened. We'll see. But yeah, so today is just going to be a chill day for me mostly. I may come in here later if my arm feels any better, but it's really sore today. We're talking like really sore. It's pretty chilly in here, down here. My room is warm. This room is warm. But the out there is cold. And the poor cat, guys, as soon as the weather hit yesterday, like it dropped to like 40 degrees here. We were at like 60, 70 degrees. Love the outfit. Thank you. This is from Jumpin' Jammers 2 years ago. The zipper has broken, so you can't really tell. I actually need to put a new zipper thing on there. And I'm just chilling in PJs today. I have my period, and it sucks, guys. I forgot what they're like. I haven't had a solid period in probably almost a year. It's a footed pajama without the feet, actually. This is from Jumpin' Jammers. It's a footed PJ. But I cut the feet off because I hate feet on my. I have socks on right now because my feet were cold, but I hate the feet of PJs. So I actually cut the feet off, and let me see if I can get my foot up here to show you guys. Nah. Ta-da! See, oops, you can't really see, but ha! I put a cuff on there, and that's how I wear all my PJs. I hate footed PJs. I like the one piece for the most part, but I don't like feet on them, especially. Ugh. I rarely wear socks. I only wear socks in the wintertime, guys. And like when it dips below 50, that's kind of when I start wearing socks. But I hate things on my feet, including shoes. If I could go barefoot everywhere, I would. But because it's cold in my house right now, like this room is really warm and upstairs is super warm. I mean, upstairs was so warm that I opened my window like that much and it was only 30 degrees outside, or 32, 40, 35 degrees or something like that. You have good news? Awesome. Please share. But yeah, so like I was saying, those of you who just came in, I am taking a break from sewing today because of my arm injury. We're not totally sure what went on, but it seems like I pulled a muscle in my bicep. Or God forbid, tore it. I don't think it's torn because I woke up like that just one day. It's just killing me, but it feels like it's literally like, hang on, up the bicep here, just up there, like right here. And every time I outstretch my arm, like I can only bend it out that much right now. Yesterday I could get a little further. And when I bend it, it just feels like there's a rip all the way up through here. So I think I pulled something. Which is not uncommon for me because number one, I sleep with my arm above my head, and number two, sometimes my arm ends up outside my crib, and I go to roll over. Nice, nice. Oh, those of you who did not hear or see the previous stream, I went to the psychologist on Wednesday. Not the official psychologist, but I went to the center where we are going to be getting my psychological care. And I start therapy Wednesday, and I have a diagnosis. I have been diagnosed with PTSD. Now, this is not, this is obviously not something I'm surprised about. We knew I had PTSD. I have the flashbacks. I have a lot of different things that we're like, yes, she has PTSD. But I was also diagnosed with a form of agoraphobia. Most people think of agoraphobia how they portray it in the films. Terrified of people outdoors, blah 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 blah. And that's a type of agoraphobia. But there's also another type of agoraphobia that I basically have because of the conditions that I have. So instead of just having a fear of the outside world, I have a fear of situations leading to a medical crisis, such as being out in public by myself, and stuff like that. Like, because I'm worried that if I do this, this is going to happen. Or if I do this and this happens, what the fuck happens? So I have a form of agoraphobia. This is going to be the main reason. Well, this is not the main reason. The two reasons that we're doing that we went and got this figured out is number one, I do really need some therapy. I need some coping skills when it comes to the sensory issues. I need coping skills in general, figuring out how to handle the PTSD situations, figuring out how to get to the point where I'm okay going out in public by myself if I need to or if I want to, getting to the point where, hey, maybe I could ride the bus to a place. My mom is like, please don't ride the bus. She's terrified for me that something's gonna happen. She's like, what if it happens and you're on the bus and something goes on? Which is my fear all the time, guys. But say I were to ride the bus to the Caw Valley Kink event that is literally a half mile down the road from us. Could I get to that point? That would be really good. One of our goals with PTSD is going to be being able to go to a theater and watch a movie. There's a lot of factors that go into that, and I haven't done it since the seizures happened. So we're that's a goal I would like. I'm terrified to go, but at the same time, I really want to go. The second reason for doing this is because we're fighting for disability, guys. And PTSD is one of the top conditions that'll get you disability. So while we've had symptoms of this, we haven't had an official diagnosis. Well, with an official diagnosis, that goes on my paperwork. We have the paper trail of treatment and such to show that, yes, I have this condition. Wednesday, first off, is my first counseling appointment where I meet my therapist. I wasn't able to meet him that day, but I will meet him. Unfortunately for me, like she's like it was actually the same lady that did Zelly's therapy. So unfortunately she's pregnant and she feels like I'm a little too complicated, honestly, for her. Like I have a lot going on. So I am going to be actually with a therapist instead of a social worker therapist. So that's the deal. But Wednesday is also my doctor appointment with my regular doctor. Actually, that's first. Because we number one need med refills and all that, and number two, we're starting the ball rolling to figure out what the heck is going on with my back. This is to get a referral to whoever I need to get it to. Sorry, my ear is itching really bad, like right at my throat. So that we can get the ball rolling on this so that once I get in with a referral, I will definitely be reapplying for disability. I probably will call my lawyer not this coming Monday, but next Monday after some of these appointments so that I can be like, hey, let's get the ball rolling again. While my business is doing okay-ish, it would be nice to not have to work like so hard to make money. It would just be nice. Plus, having that extra income is going to be very, 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 very essential. But yeah, so I'm exhausted. I woke up at 10, which was not bad. But my kitty wanted to snuggle. Guys, it's so cold outside that my cat is only coming downstairs to eat and go potty. Because it's about 5 degrees warmer, I would say, at least upstairs. And he has been in my bed since yesterday, pretty much. He has only gotten out of the bed, I think, 3 times to come downstairs. And a lot of times when he gets out of the bed, he goes and sits right next to the furnace, which is right outside my bedroom type of deal. But he is cold. He hates the winter. He really does. He's from Phoenix, guys. He's not accustomed to the cold weather. I have tried to make every bit warm for him that I can. Like Jimmy is a tropical bird and he doesn't care as much as Snitch does. We do have to move Jimmy, however, into a spot that is not directly by a window. Unfortunately, he loves the window, but I really don't want him to be by the window as the temperatures drop. Because our house is only 68 degrees by a window, it's slightly colder. 65 is kind of the lowest you want a cockatiel in. So I feel like he needs to move over to either by the couch or by the dining room. So we're gonna probably do that later today. I have to have Andrew help me. Andrew has to do a lot of chores today. Andrew put a chore upon himself, though. So Andrew bought a litter box right before we moved, right? When his dad came to renovate the house. He bought a covered litter box. And it's a sifting litter box. So you dump the litter, you sift it, and then you put it anyway. The litter box that he bought is, I would say, a good 10 to 12 inches tall. The litter box Snitch had before was a shorter one that I could handle. Now I couldn't handle it right now anyway, but I tried scooping this litter several times, and I'm like, I can't do it without, number one, a mess, and number two, it's just really hard for me to do. So we had to make the thing. I told Andrew, either I go back to the litter box we had that I liked, or we get a different one that I like, or you are in charge of scooping the litter. And he chose scooping the litter. So he has to scoop the litter today. He has to take out the garbage. We have to move Jimmy. Oh, well, he's puppy, which he's not going to like, but it's going to have to happen. We have nasty garbage. We have to take the garbage out. There's a lot of like meat packages in there and stuff that are just really smelly. So he has to take care of some chores today, which he would have to do tonight anyway, but he does have to do them today because I'm saying so, and I'm in charge while Zoe's gone. Puppy doesn't mind doing chores and fetching some things, though. He's good about it. But he's so cute. He's so cute. I'm really working toward being more interactive with Puppy. In the past, I have tried to be the mommy, not the mommy, but I can help babysit to some degree. And all he needs is some pets. No, I do not need to wear 100 diapers. All he needs is some pets and snuggles. Unfortunately, with my right hand being how it is, he doesn't get as many pets because I can't really extend my arm to pet it. But he's so cute. He's puppy. He gets so gooey and adorable when he's puppy. Like I went and laid in bed with him this morning, and he was so cute. Well, I sat in bed next to him and made him wake up. I'm like, you are not sleeping till 2:00 in the afternoon today because then you will never go to bed. And he has to, like, his problem when he has a day off is he just stays up, and that screws up his sleep schedule every freaking week. So we're working on him with his sleep schedule a little bit. We all stayed up pretty late last night. I don't even think Andrew and Hannah went to bed till almost 2. No, almost 1. It was 1. I went to bed and kind of stayed up for about another hour or so. I was not comfortable last night. It was so hard to get comfy. I kept dropping my binky and just like so frustrating. And Snitch was in my face. He just was like, I'm cold. I want snuggles. I'm gonna sit on your tablet. He was just a butt. I really need to figure out I need like a tablet holder on my crib, on the wall of my crib, so that and I could even make something really simple to do it. But yeah, I need a tablet holder so the cat is not constantly sitting on my tablet. I would have taken pain meds last night. I did take a muscle relaxer yesterday evening. Andrew did not go home till like 10:00, almost 11 or something like that. So he was late. But he had a game. That's why I think it was the last game of the season, unless we host the regionals, which there's a 70% chance we will. We kicked butt. But so yeah, we're just kind of having a day. I want to sew today. Like I want to get all my orders done. I have one order that just came in, but I have to go purchase fabric for it. This weekend, probably tomorrow, actually. And I'm exhausted today, but I really would like to be sewing and getting work done. I'm a little bit in like a sensory situation. Anytime these two take a day off, my morning routine is thrown off. There's input put into my brain earlier. Like Andrew gets up and turns the TV right on. I don't do that. I mean, I watch some YouTube, but I'm pretty like chill and I don't do a ton right away. And then I start sewing, which puts endorphins in my body. So, but I think today I'm going to really research the best price for my Cricut and keep an eye on the sales because literally we're like 7-8 days away from when he gets paid next Thursday. So we're literally like less than a week away from being able to buy my Cricut. So I'm gonna be researching prices. Like, actually, on Cricut was a really good deal for a bundle, and I'm gonna take a look at that and see what that is. And I know it's kind of on sale at the Easy Press is on sale at Joann's right now, but I don't think it will be next week. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna sit down and my body is just like, this period is rough. It's not, guys. Women and their periods is no joke. Okay, the men watching, periods are no joke. I mean, you're dealing with blood loss in a way. You're dealing with pain, bloating, just crankiness. It's just awful. Like, Yuki slightly wet. I am a little bit wet yet. I have not changed yet today because I was not wet when I woke up. Surprising. No, not surprisingly. I didn't drink very much yesterday. I have 2 Gatorades for today and some juice to get my body kind of going with I'm struggling so bad with hydration right now. Um, so yeah, I do have to put together at some point my Pokemon hoodie stuff and get that going. I'm really thinking about taking a vacation on my shop for the month of December. Now, granted, the problem with December is that there's a lot of stuff that has to go on, Christmas and all that. If I get the orders in November to do that, I'm going to shut down sales for the month of December. You want a Glaceon one? I'm doing Vaporeon for my brother-in-law. Here, let me get the picture real quick. Give me a sec. Why am I wearing headphones when I have this here? Give me a sec. Now, it printed out the pattern all together with for the whole shrug thing. That it's a shrug pattern, but most of it is just the hood is done and the decals on the arms. But let me find the pictures here for them. Not all of them are on the first page. So here's it's a shrug, but I'm mostly just using the hood and the coloring. There's Sylveon, Eevee, all that. And then here's the back look of it, like the ears. And then we have Vaporeon, and I believe it's Flareon. Is that Flareon? Yeah. No, I'm sorry, not Flareon, Jolteon. I mix those two up all the time, but so I'm going to be making this one for my brother-in-law. I was surprised he actually wanted one. I was very surprised. So, but those are amazing. I love Glaceon too, but I also love Leafeon. When it comes to these color-wise, I would say Glaceon would be my favorite. Just because I like the teals. Wait, am I saying the right one here? Let me make sure. She didn't know the name of one of them. Vaporeon. She didn't know the name of Vaporeon that she forgot to put it in there. That was kind of funny. Yes, Glaceon and Leafeon are probably my 2 favorites as far as the look of the actual evolution goes. Color-wise, definitely Vaporeon and Glaceon. Umbreon's not bad. Sylveon, heck no. Jolteon, heck no. We got a Totoro hat. Aww. Totoro, Totoro, Totoro. That's one of Jimmy's favorite songs, by the way. He loves. But I've got all the instructions here, and then I got to put the pattern together. I have to put the pattern together with just I don't need the actual shrug, but I have to put the pattern together to get the rest of it. But yeah. Oh, see, that seems big. That is not right. Oh no, 5/8 inch. Did this print right? 3x3. Where's my thingy? Oh, measuring tape. I guess it looks weird to me because it's so much bigger than her typical pattern. Of course, it's not right here. I am forever misplacing things, guys. Measuring tapes are the most easily misplaced and replaced item. It's probably right here, and I just can't see it. Where are you? Oh, God, it's right here. The Glaceon one. Oh, it's exactly, okay, good. I'm used to her stuff being so tiny, I guess, that this looked really big to me. I used a Glaceon on a team. Her name was Crystal. Aw. But, oh, man alive. I really need to eat and get some ibuprofen. It hurts so bad. Over time, I will probably make one of each because they are cute. And I totally love wearing hoodies that are like a character, like my Toothless hoodie. I love my Toothless hoodie. And most of this will just be transferred from my current pattern that I have for my hoodies. I have both a pull-on and a zip-up one. And these things can just be transferred right onto those hood pretty easily. So that's how it's going to go for the most part. And it's really cool because she doesn't show it as much, but I think some of them have like eyes, some of them don't. I don't think she shows any pictures of them much. Isn't she adorable? Isn't she cute? She is so cute. I like her for the most part. Like, I like that she talks about the stuff, but she's not the typical AB girl YouTuber. And I love that. I like that she's very real. Now we'll see if she stays that way. It's hard to stay that way as a woman on YouTube in the AB community because the requests for certain videos are so high. But more power to her. There's several out there. There's a few that I don't even follow. There's a few that I'll stop in and look at their stuff. But another really cute YouTuber is Gummy Pom Pom. No offense, but I have a hard time with her voice a little bit. It's unfortunately with sensory issues. Sometimes voices are the thing that turns me off from a video. I keep thinking I hear my cat because Andrew's home. My Leslie Diapered is awesome. I love her. She's really cool. Guys, don't request stupid things and make her the typical AB girl because she's actually currently somebody I look up to. And a lot of the girls that I actually kind of looked up to and liked have gone the route of, no. Succumbing to the requests of men that are just, I want a normal girl YouTuber out there in the AB community, like, Sleeper. Non-footed Sleeper from Jump and Jammers. This is an old one. It's 2 years old. I've only worn it like maybe 10 times total. It's usually too warm for me, but because our house is so hot, so cold downstairs, I'm okay in it right now. In here, I get really warm in it, so I don't typically wear it in here. I only stepped in here for a few minutes to stream because Andrew was home and he especially doesn't like to be on stream as Puppy. But yeah. Yeah, she does have some shorter videos. But it goes. So guys, next month I am getting blue North Shore Mega Maxes. Whoop whoop. I'm excited because I'm so tired of white diapers. It's like, why do all medical diapers have to be white? Why can't you make them a fun color? So it's nice that there's going to be an actual like color to them. I don't think they're printed at all. Neither. I'm staying big today. I mean, I'm always Kai, but I mean, I would happily go by Kai in real life. I love the name Kai. Banky is just a little nickname for me as a little. It's not specifically gendered. Chloe is the one that I don't go by ever anymore. Had AB diapers. That's awesome. I had a really weird dream the other day in which there was like somebody I met online who was like a local person, and we met in person, and it was kind of a weird dream, and I can't explain it because my memory of my dreams is really weird. I don't have full memory of it. It's just like, oh, I remember this situation happened. But yeah, so, but oh man, I just want to curl up with a heating pad. Does that sound like a bad idea? I'll probably heat up my rice. My rice pack is getting kind of to the point where I really need to make it again. I think that rice packs, the only problem with rice packs is I think that over time, as the rice breaks down, like the grains break in half or something. And as the rice breaks down, it doesn't stay as hot for as long. Well, it gets hot, but it doesn't stay warm for as long. So yeah, I got to make another one. I mean, I have to test out this basmati rice thing because I don't know how well that's going to work. But that's what I'm going to use. I have rice over here somewhere over here. Over here. Sorry, the zipper. Okay, so this is the thing that drives me crazy about Jumbo Jammers is the way they do their zipper is so high up. I do my zippers so that they're like lower down right here so that when they're zipped all the way, the zipper teeth are not at the top. And it's so much more comfortable for me. So basically mine would be like this. Actually, it's sewn underneath with the collar. This is why I need to make a pair for myself. I really, really need to make a pair for myself soon. I need to keep an eye out for some fabrics. I know what fabrics I want, mind you. I know exactly what I want. There's some on Joann's, but they're like 10. They're like typically they run about like normal price is $17 a yard, $16.99. So this stuff just went on sale. I got this for I think $11.99 a yard, but it was on sale for $9.99 a yard the other week, and I was like, need to get it. But I want to get a knit for me so that I can wear it throughout the year. I also want to make a short-sleeved version with shorts and short sleeves and get that up for sale. Like, there's a bunch of things that I need to get up for sale here soon, and that is one of them. I just need to get an example made. But I have to, this month, I have exactly 33 days to make it. And that's Andrew's Christmas or birthday present. He's getting footed pajamas. Well, not footed. He's getting Paw Patrol pajamas. He knows pretty much, but he doesn't know about the pants that I made him at all. So, yeah, but I got to get those made for his birthday. And then for Christmas this year, instead of PJs, we're doing hoodies. So I'm going to make everybody a hoodie. I'm doing one for his brother. We're doing the Vaporeon. We're doing possibly for us. I'm not doing Pokemon for everybody. But I think I'm going to do Harry Potter. The idea I have is there's a fleece fabric out there that has all of the house crests on it. And then I'm going to take each of our houses and make the sleeves that color. So, which means Hannah will be yellow. She says Andrew's a Hufflepuff, but I'm pretty sure he's a Ravenclaw. I'm a Gryffindor. My primary, it's Gryffindor, Hufflepuff. Andrew is Ravenclaw, Slytherin, as far as I know, and Hannah's just Hufflepuff away. But typically, I test as a Gryffindor, which makes a lot of sense in a way. I'm a very technically sort of brave person in a way. But yeah, so mine will be red sleeves, and Hannah's will be yellow sleeves. If Andrew is a Hufflepuff, I will do black sleeves for him. Probably. But they do also have like actual house colors, like each fleece. I have a Slytherin scrap in here somewhere, but they do also have that. But Andrew wants matching hoodies. And I'm like, okay, so not exactly matching could be, we use that and do this. the sleeves, the different sleeves and hood would be of the other color. So that's my idea. Or for if that's the other thought, if we don't do that, is I'm gonna do like one for me that's out of fabric I want, one for Hannah that's out of fabric she wants, and I'd probably do camo for Andrew because he really likes the idea, or Jayhawk. That is one I also might do for him. Anyway, that's kind of all that's going on today. I think this weekend is probably going to be a quiet weekend for me, online at least. I'll be on Discord, but oh my gosh, it's killing me. My nose is driving me crazy. I have allergies like horrible today. As soon as the weather hits, it's just like allergy city. That's the other reason we have to kind of keep the house warmer, is because if it's too cold, I end up with hives, and I hate having hives. They itch so bad. But yeah, so probably you guys won't see me this weekend. If I decide to hop on while Andrew's gone tomorrow, I might. But his plan is to pretty much be home all weekend, which he needs so bad. They've had such a crazy schedule, and he's just ready. I mean, it is starting to be their quiet season. Winter is hard for us financially because he does almost no overtime. So we're a little low on funds in the winter, which is sucky. Which is why we typically buy Christmas presents in November. So that'll probably be our deal. My Christmas presents are pretty much taken. Although he says I'm still going to get stuff for Christmas. I'm like, do little stuff, don't do big stuff. Because that Cricut, I mean, granted, I have saved up for this Cricut, mind you. I have literally saved up all the money over time for the Cricut, but we've had to relocate where it goes at the moment. So because I've made the money and I saved up without even spending any. I saved up $400, which would cover my Cricut. And then over time, I've had profits upwards of obviously like $200. So that's really good. Little stuff for little space. We typically do about half and half. We'll do adult gifts and we'll do little gifts. Last year we did mostly little for Andrew, but like what we typically do for Christmas is Christmas Eve is when Puppy opens his gifts. So any of his little gifts, he opens Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, he opens up his adult gifts, but he likes to watch us open up our little gifts on Christmas Day. So that may switch up, I don't know, but he really likes doing it on Christmas Day with us, like him being daddy and us opening our little gifts. So, but yeah, oh, my cramps are so bad right now, guys. But yeah, me and Andrew both have birthdays coming up. Mine is literally a month away. His is 33 days because he is 3 days behind me. So mine's the 24th of November. His is the 27th. So, and my sister's birthday is on the 30th. So hers is only a few days away. She's turning Andrew's age. She's the same age as Andrew. But she's a month older than Andrew. Not even. But like he's 3 days shy of a month. Anyway, I'm gonna go chill with my man for a little while. Well, with my puppy. He's not man today. He's a puppy. He's very little today. He's cute. He's all skish and cute. But yeah, we're gonna chill. I kind of thought about maybe making him take me to Joann's, but he doesn't really want to go out, so I'm not going to do that to him. Hannah and I will go after work tomorrow, because I do have to see if they have the fabric I want. Like looking online, I don't see that they have the one I want. I might have to order it, which is not the end of the world. If I do, I do. No big deal. But tomorrow is grocery shopping. I kind of have to figure out what I want to do food-wise this week. I am having a little bit of like so my system went from being blocked kind of to being super duper fast. Normally when I eat, I end up, this is a little graphic. Normally when I eat, I pass the meal I had before. Right now, that's not the case. I eat and half an hour later, everything is through my system. Unfortunately, that's not helping I'm not hungry, but I've digested the food and used up everything, which is a bit of a problem right now. I got to slow things down, so I got to get some fiber in me and really think about getting some slower food, some stuff to slow it down. Like I'm gonna probably buy some squash. I'm gonna do a lot of squash this week because squash definitely firms up and slows things down a little bit. This is gonna sound disgusting, guys, but this is the life of a person with no colon. So we had salad the other day, right? Yesterday we had like chopped salad with cabbage and lettuce, two different kinds of lettuce, carrots, and we had pre-shredded carrots, and I literally passed a carrot piece like this long without digesting it at all. So with the fact that didn't digest at all and it didn't even break up at all, I know that my system's a little too fast. I ate pizza bites yesterday. I didn't digest them at all. Like cheese, everything went straight through undigested, which is really weird. And yes, I can tell that based on. Unfortunately, I have to pay attention to my food, but I'm not digesting anything. So I gotta slow the system way the fuck down. And typically, when I have to slow the system way the fuck down, it goes the opposite way. So I'm in a little bit of an stage. I probably need to go to pureed foods. So this week is probably going to be a lot of baby food and yogurt, because my body is just not digesting. It's not even digesting any meat. I'm literally passing all the meat undigested. Everything's going through completely undigested, and which is why my body stores fat, because it's not digesting. It's not getting nutrients. So it kind of thinks, oh, we're starving. We're going to hold all the fat. We're not going to burn any fat, which is a problem. I really do need to see a nutritionist to figure this out, because really I do need to be on a completely pureed diet, even meat. Which I really don't want to do that this week, but I might have to. Typically when I'm on a pureed diet, this is how it goes, is I'll eat everything pureed throughout the day, and then at night when we do dinner, I eat whatever. And typically that's kind of how it works. Sometimes I have to go full blown bowel rest. Like I swear to God, right now my body probably needs to be like on. Like right now, a feeding tube would be great, because my body is so undigesting everything that having that it broken down to that point would be really good for my body. I have such a hard time eating, guys. It's like I have an eating disorder, but I don't. It's literally just my body not digesting, and it's rough. Which also makes times like when I have my period really rough, because my body is not taking in the nutrients that it needs to have. So it's like I'm on a struggle bus that way. But hey, it's a good thing that it's not pointing toward the door, because he's just but yeah, so I'm kind of in that struggle area. Like it does this a lot when I go from a blockage type of deal to back. It typically goes from one extreme to the other, and I'm kind of in the extreme where not getting the nutrients I need, because I'm literally like, if I'm not digesting dairy at all, like I ate pizza bites and they have like those chunks of cheese that get a little melty. I completely pass chunks of cheese, so that's a bad sign. So it's time to go completely pureed, except for possibly dinners, and really try to get the nutrients in me. But it also leads to pretty bad dehydration. Like I haven't had a day where I actually had sufficiently wet diapers in probably 2-3 weeks. Because when I had my blockage, I wasn't really going much because I was semi-dehydrated, and now it's just there's so much output. Like typically when I had my ostomy and I had this much output, I was on IV fluid, because I can't keep myself hydrated. So it's lots of Gatorade, and so I definitely have to do something, because it's getting pretty rough. Yeah, I kind of really realized this yesterday and last night when I passed pizza bites undigested, because like usually my body will digest pizza like no problem, but it's not even digesting pizza right now. So we have to go basically completely pureed this week, which I don't like doing. And I'm too lazy to buy the fruit and do it myself. It's just too much for my body when I'm feeling like this. So it's going to be baby food, which sucks, but at the same time, it's necessary. It really is. It's necessary. Um, and the baby food's just easier to store. Like I don't have to refrigerate it. I don't have to personally blend it. It's just already done, And the 4 ounces or whatever of baby food that come in a jar or a container are pretty decent for how much I need to eat at a time. I can typically eat 1 or 2 jars of baby food in a meal. But making some squash is going to be a thing, some mashed potatoes, things like that are easy and broken down already to digest. Granted, squash does not digest, but it's pureed, so my body can get some nutrients out of it, some vitamins that are in it. But no raw vegetables can go in my system anymore, or this next week or so. I really have to focus on keeping it all pureed, which sucks. I hate doing that. But my output is just way too fast. And that's part of the problem where I'm leaning this week is I haven't had a ton of energy to do other things. Like I have sewn 1 item a day. And if that takes me an hour, that's all I can do. If it takes me 2, like I push through and sew as much as I can. But like after that, I have almost zero energy. And like with this muscle injury, like that could be a result of not being hydrated enough. And so it pulled and it's cranky. But I have a couple Gatorades in the house for today and some juice because at least that's a little bit of sugar, potassium, magnesium, sodium, things like that. Vitamin C from the juice. So it gives me a little bit of something. And I can drink protein. I don't like them, but I can drink them. But I can't even, I can do some smoothies, but that's just raw. And sometimes it doesn't digest either. So that's where the puree comes in. I really have to have the cooked. Unfortunately, the cooked stuff doesn't have as many nutrients, which is why I go with the baby food, because the baby food is fortified with vitamins and minerals and things like that. So I typically do that because it's a lot more in it than just a pureed, like a pureed peach or something. So that's probably what I'm going to do this week for food, which sucks. I'm not looking forward to it, but we will do it. We will do what we have to do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go chill with my man, my puppy, and watch some Expedition Unknown. I love that show. It's really cool. Josh Gates is awesome. But we're going to go watch it and just chill for the day and try to get some fluid in me because obviously food is not a good thing right now. I even have like pork cornita in the fridge right now and I want it, but I can't eat it. It's not digesting. So anyway, I will see you all possibly tomorrow, depending. I don't know. But I'm going to probably take it pretty chill this week. So if you don't hear from me, don't be surprised. And the heat turned on. But yeah, it's going to be a fairly quiet weekend from the internet point of view. Because I'm just going to rest. I got to get this arm back under control because this week I got to sew some shortals. I'm mildly annoyed with this guy because he didn't even, computer froze. There we go. He didn't even, he's like, hey, can you do this? And I'm like, yeah, I was going to set up a custom order because I was going to charge a little bit more because of the things he was asking, but he just placed the order, so can't really say no. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I don't even know if this is connected at the moment because YouTube says otherwise. There we go. But I'm going to go chill with my man and watch Expedition Unknown. Well, puppy. He's puppy. He's getting dressed and stuff. So I will see you all later. If not tomorrow, then Monday. But you guys have an awesome weekend if I don't see you. And Yuki, I know I'll talk to you. So you guys. I just dropped my e-cig on my toe. Thankfully, it was the tip of the toe, not full blown. Ow, that hurt. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. See you later. Bye. Ow.